Hello and welcome to another GTA 5 video where today we will be talking about the Oppressor Mark II. But before that, I will need to talk about the Terrorbyte, basically a smaller version of the MOC, the truck that will cost you around $1.4 million. But with the extra, I spent around $3.4 million on the Terrorbyte. And for that money, you get the only truck that can help you upgrade the Oppressor Mark II. And after finishing 5 client jobs, you can get the Oppressor Mark II for a trade price of $2,950,000. And for that money, you get a new version of the Oppressor without wheels. But this Mark II can be in the air as long as you want to, just like the Deluxe. Faster. I will also recommend you to spend the extra money on homing missiles rather than the explosive MG. And not to mention that you can spend some extra money for countermeasure like fare. Also, unlike the Oppressor, it will take you a massive skill to fall off the Mark II. Unlike you may fall off the Oppressor once in a while when you hit anything in the way. This Mark II is fast on the ground, but when it goes in the air, it seems slower. Also, I found it a bit hard to land this thing. Unlike the old Oppressor, you can't really nosedive the Mark II. And believe it or not, the boost on the Mark II is weak. And you have to brake to boost the boost up, which I won't bother at all as there isn't much difference. So, does this Mark II worth almost $3 million? To find out, I did a race with a friend. And we will race the Mark II with the Oppressor, and instead of a drag race, we will do a race that actually goes up and down and there are objects in the way. Believe it or not, I did the race 2 more times, and we even swapped bikes, but the result remained the same. So it seems to me that if you want to go from A to B, Oppressor is the better choice. But how about killing enemies or randoms that come and try to kill you? To find out, we did a 1-to-1 test. We will fight like a dog fight, so we will only start fighting when we cross over each other. As you can see, the Oppressor didn't stand a chance. Now, let's see if we can take down the Deluxo, which have the missile that always hit the target. That's interesting, we kind of hit each other. It seems to me that this Mark II have the missiles that's exactly the same as the Deluxo, but at the end of the day, I think it's up to the driver. So, what have we learned today? Well, this Mark II is a new version of the Oppressor version of the Deluxo. It has some deadly homing missiles that can take down the Oppressor as well as the Deluxo. It has countermeasure like fire that it can deflect missiles. And while this Mark II is going to be very useful and I would definitely recommend you to have it, I think it's going to be a new tool for the try-hard, especially the off-radar try-hard that go passive and do the passive pop. I also don't like the Oppressor, and when the old Oppressor is bad enough, this is even worse, as both Oppressor as well as the Mark II is very hard to take down, unless you have minigun or maybe flying a Hydra or a laser. So my conclusion is, if you are selling your business and you see this in your minimap, good luck, because you will need it.